Hey folks, it's Maxi here and welcome to another TEW2020 video. You join us again on the Impact Wrestling save as we are on the road to Slammiversary. I have a card, it is actually marked out. We just need to hope we get there with no injuries. So this week we'll be continuing to build towards that. Of course, over these next couple of weeks there could be injuries, there could be free agents become available, we might bring people in and open deals. Anything can happen in the world of professional wrestling, but I'm happy with what we've got at the moment, and we will see if this card shapes out the way I want it to. So without further ado, let's crack on with the second taping of Impact on the road to Slammiversary. So this week's show starts with our promo that ensures we gain popularity with our general manager matchmaker Kurt Angle. What he confirms today is the fact that we will have that King of the Mountain match, just again further alluding to that. He confirms that the likes of obviously Cardona, the champion, will be in it. Sami Callihan will be in it. Eric Young will be in it. And we will see a one-on-one matchup tonight between two combatants that will be announced in the next segment. The winner of that will be the fourth of the fifth, or the five, combatants in that King of the Mountain matchup. He's looking to give a lot of opportunities. There'll be a few titles on the line at Slammiversary, and he hopes the fans enjoy the ride of tonight's Impact Wrestling show. 75, good start. So it's going to be TJP and Moose in our co-main event of the evening. As I say, the winner will be in the King of the Mountain matchup. This gathers a 40 rating, and just to confirm, our main event matchup for this evening will be the team of Matt Cardona and Sami Callihan taking on Violent by Design's Ken Shamrock and Joe Doring, looking to get revenge from that angle from last week's episode. Moving along, we had not a lot of heat and terrible wrestling, but Suicide picks up the win over the captain, Sean Dean, in 7-10 by pinfall. A 31 here, a simple victory for Suicide, just to help him continue to gain momentum. Promo from the X Division champion Lio Rush next, and he just says it's been good, the spotlight the X Division's been getting. He's going to keep his eye out for potential opponents at Slammiversary. Could be Suicide, it could be someone out with the company, but whatever, he's there to determine and prove that he is the best X Division wrestler in the world and truly deserves to be champion. We then had some women's knockouts tag team action, and it was a terrible matchup that saw the team of Dash Chizako and Maki Ito defeat Rachel Ellering and Ram Kiacho in 8:05 when Ito pinned Kiacho with a DDT. A 33 here. I feel like Dash and Ito are two that I'm going to be pushing more than Ram and Rachel Ellering to start with. So I feel like we need wins. Dash is only 10 over us in the United States, so it gives her a good victory, and her and the Fallen Idol pick up the win in a 33 rated matchup. Then I have a promo with FTR, pretty much in the similar vein to Lio Rush. Obviously they're looking and monitoring who's going to be their next title defence, but they're a bit more arrogant about it. They're heels, so they just say, you know, there's so many good tag teams in this company, but they're an elite tag team, so not one of those teams, whether it be the Good Brothers, whether it be Uno and Grayson, whether it be Silver and Reynolds, the Inflictors of Pain, Motorset Machine Guns, not one of them can lay a candle to FTR. So that's a 53. Speaking of tag teams, we had Heath and Rhino back together. They had a matchup against Reno Scum and are about to have a decent reaction from our audience, but Subpar Wrestling, Heath and Rhino picked up the win in 10:07 with Rhino goring Adam Fornstall. A 43 here. I'd like to say 2 47s for Rhino and Heath is pretty good with our product, and again just protecting Luster the Legend with him not taking the fall. Then had Josh Alexander taking on Chad Betts. Of course, if you've tuned into last week's episode, you'll know the North. We're going to be taking solo opportunities to see how it goes. And we'd about had great wrestling and good heat as Chad Betts defeats Josh Alexander in 12:17 with the Grand Amplitude. 61, so probably could have main evented. Chad Betts with a 65 and Josh Alexander with a 51. After the break, we head to the back, and it is a bit of an argument here between Josh Alexander and Ethan Page, the North. And Ethan just basically says, I told you, man. we really needed these solo outings, and that just shows, you know, maybe you still need the North, but I'm not so sure. And I'll tell you what, I'll prove how good I am 2 weeks time. Slammiversary. All Ego, Ethan Page versus Chad Betts. I'll beat him, and I'll show you just how damn good I really am. So a bit of arrogance here for Ethan Page, and a 42 rated segment. Next up, with a bout that had not a lot of heat and turbo wrestling, as Taya Valkyrie defeated our enhancement talent for the evening, Skylar Moore, in 702 with swinging side slam. A 31, again just giving more momentum to Taya. Skylar's one of a couple of women that are in on one-off appearances, just to help give momentum to our knockouts. So a win for Taya Valkyrie. She then sits down to do some guest colour commentary for the next matchup, because she has got her intentions noted that she wants to become the Knockouts Women's Champion. She wants that other opportunity at it. And the champ was in action as she took on enhancement talent Red Velvet, and she wins in 802 with La Rosa. A 52 by the way for Thunder Rosa, very good performance. A 41 overall. I'm going to be utilising enhancement talents and one night deals a lot more because of the type of schedule we run. So you might see them over the course of the tapings, but I just feel it's going to benefit our workers a lot more in the long run. Our co-main event then had good heat and decent wrestling, with Moose defeat TGP in 9:44 with a game breaker. A 52, two very good performances here, but Moose is someone I want to push towards that higher echelons of our division, and he takes the win in a 52. Very even, it must be said. And he'll be the fourth of 5 men in that main event match. Just a promo from Moose after it, a 58, and he just says, let this be a notice and a warning to the champ, to our contenders. I'm going to be the man that takes that title, brings it down that ladder, and holds it above my head as the new Impact World Champion, like I rightly deserve to be. Simple, effective, challenger chaser of the belt promo, 58. And the main event, I'd say that delivered, all things considered. Good matchup, Sami Callihan and Matt Cardona pick up the win over Shamrock and Doring in 10-19, when Sami Callihan pinned Ken Shamrock with a lariat. So Sami gets his revenge over the man he had the feud with previously, Ken Shamrock, so maybe splitting them up actually worked out for the better for Callihan. But at 57, they've had their massive big brawl, they've had their blow-off feud, and that's a wee bit of revenge, showing that Callihan, despite not coming out well in that feud, is now heading towards better things, and Shamrock, because of his age, is kind of filtering into tag team wrestling. But the fact we've got Joe Doring up to 55, considering where he was, is very good. I finished the show with Eric Young and Matt Cardona having a heated confrontation. I didn't want to do like a jump angle again, I just felt like let's just have Eric Young see that these two henchmen have taken defeat. He's at the top of the ramp and he's furious, and him and Cardona are just kind of looking at each other going, moan then, basically. So a 58 there. I think we'll probably look at about a 57 for our show rating, obviously taking into account of the production value deficit. No, actually just a 55, so what do I know. Again, increasing the popularity in 34 regions, the angle promo helps. But a lot of good stuff there. Rotated the roster a little bit because obviously they've got like 4 shows to run in one night, so we can't have everybody fighting the whole time. So you can probably see the likes of Taya and Thunder Rosa taking a break next week. But happy with that as we continue the road to Slammiversary. So as always, thanks very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts, and hopefully I'll see you next week for the third of the 4 tapings on the road to Slammiversary. Take it easy. See you soon. Bye bye.